What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv, and tonight I go on my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Follow my social media down below in the description, and let's get started. Now, AEW Dynamite was a decent show, and that's all I gotta say. It's when it is Wednesday, my dudes. You know what that means. We opened with the Elite earlier today in the parking lot of Daily Place. We see the new AEW World Tag Team Champions and the Young Bucks joined by the AEW Continental Champion and Okada, and they are joined by the arrival of Jack Perry. Security tried to force Jack Perry away, but are told to leave him alone by the Young Bucks as they head to the into Daily Place. Okay, we head to ringside as Orange Cassidy makes his way out, only to be blindsided by Trent Beretta. He stays on the attack, bringing Orange Cassidy into the ring before telling Chuck Taylor it's time. Trent apologized to Chuck for not doing this sooner. He says Orange Cassidy was brought in a mascot and somehow he's been more popular than the best friends. He runs Orange Cassidy down some more before telling Chuck to do the right thing and give the people what they want. Trent up for opens up opens up for an embrace, but Chuck Taylor tells him he always thought Trent Beretta was a piece of you know what before attacking him with the microphone. Trent retreats from the ring as Chuck says he's still not clear for a match in the ring yet, but he wants a fight in the parking lot. Trent refused to answer as he retreats to the stage while Chuck Taylor checks on Orange Cassidy. Backstage, Jon Moxley addressed the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match set for tonight, saying he's aware of what at stake and what awaits him with Powerhouse Hobbs and the Don Callis family. He's ready to march through to march through hell to defend the title. Tonight, Jordan will remind the world who he is, and when he takes the air out of the powerhouse lungs, they're going to feel it from Jacksonville to Japan. All right, let's move on. Backstage, I'm sorry, not backstage. Back at ringside, new AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland makes his way to the ring for our opening match. Out next is the Ring of Honor Television Champion as Kyle Fletcher heads to the ring, and this AEW World Title Eliminator match gets underway. So we get AEW World Title Eliminator match: Swerve Strickland versus Kyle Fletcher. This was a good match. All right, Swerves and Fletcher have some words for each other before they lock up, and the early advantage by Kyle Fletcher is quickly offset by Swerve Strickland until Fletcher takes the new champ down to the mat. This is quickly reversed as Swerve Strickland catches him with a hammerlock, but Fletcher gets to the ropes, forcing a break. Both men back to their feet now, and Fletcher traps the champ for a moment before Strickland gets back to his feet. And we end with a standoff between both men. Strickland catches Fletcher with a dropkick, sending him to the corner. The impact from hitting the turnbuckle taking him down before Swerve Strickland strikes again. Kyle Fletcher turns things around, however, sending Swerve Strickland to the apron before knocking him to the outside. Fletcher goes to follow him, but is distracted by Prince Nada just long enough for Swerve to hit a back body drop as a counter. Swerve Strickland jumps onto the apron, landing a nasty kick to the face of Fletcher as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Strickland brings the Ring of Honor Television Champion back into the ring, but it's Fletcher who gets a bit of control as he wears Swerve Strickland down, only for the World Heavyweight Champion to catch him by surprise, quickly going for a submission hold to keep Fletcher at bay as we come back from the break. Fletcher fights back to his feet for some kicks, but Swerve managed to take him right back down to the canvas, but going for the kill shot. But Fletcher fights it off. Kyle gets to his feet as Swerve finally breaks the wrist hold hit hit the ropes. But Fletcher catches him with a drop kick. We get a shot of the Elite and Jack Perry entering Tony Khan's office, but it's in the ring. It's all Swerve as he takes Fletcher to the apron before heading up top, connecting with a swerve stomp that drills Kyle's against the apron. Swerve Strickland looks hurt as he takes a breather on the outside, sending Kyle Fletcher back in the ring before setting up for a house call. But Fletcher catches him in an ankle lock. Swerve is struggling to fight out, eventually countering to escape, but Kyle managed to get right back on it. The champ finally gets to the ropes to break the hold. Kyle brings Strickland back to his feet, but Swerve fights through before rolling in for a kick to the jaw of Fletcher and follows with a brainbuster for a near fall. Swerve goes for a tombstone piledriver on Fletcher, but it's reversed only for Strickland to counter into another. But Kyle ends up connecting with one for the cover, but Swerve managed to kick out. Don Callis yells out to Fletcher for some short of plays as Kyle leaves the ring looking underneath it, but decides against it before sliding back into the ring. This ends up costing him as Strickland fights him off from the corner, hitting a swerve stomp for the cover, but this time it's Kyle who kicks out. Swerve doesn't give him room to Reeve, however, connected with a house call to pick up the pin in the win. The winner of the match, Swerve Strickland. This was a good match. Alright, let's move on. Backstage, Renee Paquette talks to Thunder Rosa about coming up just short of winning the AEW Women's World Championship. Thunder Rosa brings up Deanna Prazo as she starts to address things, and this is enough to fire raise the fire of the Bertosa, leading to a shoving contest between the two as security intervenes before we go to commercial. So we go to commercial break. Video package looking back at the absolute dream match between Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay at AEW Dynasty. That was the match of the night and match of the year of Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson had at AEW Dynasty. That was the best. That was the best match of the night, and they're gonna talk about that all year long. That was the match of the night and the match of the year, hands down. All right, let me continue. I just have to put that out there. Back at ringside, Mina Shakarwaka makes her way to the ring, accompanied by Mariah May for our next match. Our next is Anna Jay, and this match is on the way. So we get Anna Jay versus Stardom Mina Sakarwa. And this match right here, this match was not bad. It was just a decent match. The, the two teams they lock up, leading to each playing to the crowd before finally going on the offense. Anna Jay gets the upper hand early for only for Mina to turn things around before slamming Anna Jay to the canvas. Mina goes after the leg, but is kicked away by Anna Jay. But it's Sakawa who gets a near front in the end. Mina catch Mina catches Anna Jay with a head scissors, transitioning into a Russian leg sweep, counting to go after the leg before going for a figure four leg lock until Anna Jay gets to the ropes for the break. Anna Jay hangs up Sakakawa on the top rope, staring down Morame before entering the ring for a near fall as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Anna Jay maintains control of the match, sending Mina to the corner to keep wearing her down before sending her to the mat. She immediately sends Mina to the ropes for more damage, not letting Shakura get much of a chance to recover before sending her right back down, following with a snapmare and locking in a full Nelson as we come back from the break. Mina fights out of the hole, and this leads to a trading of strikes between the two, which sends Mina knocking Anna Jay down twice. Anna in the corner as Mina goes charging, but Anna fights her back, only for Mina to hit a knee strike from the top rope for a near fall. Anna Jay hits the J kick it goes for the cover shortly after but Mina kicks out. Mina fights back with a dragon screw before clinching the figure four leg lock back in. But NJ scrambles to the ropes for the break. Mina goes up top, taking NJ down with a missile drop kick followed by an insecurity for a near fall. Mina brings NJ back to her feet for a glamorous driver, but Anna Jay reverses into a Queen Slayer. Mariah managed to distract Anna Jay just enough for Mina to cradle her with a glamorous collection for the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Mina Sarakara. This was a decent match. The celebration is cut short by Anna Jay locking Mariah May in the Queen Slayers until Tony Storm rushes out for the save. Anna Jay escapes as Tony Storm checks on Mariah May before Serena D comes out to the stage looking at the title before making a statement that she is gunning for the champ as we go to commercial. Alright, let's move on. Commercial break. Back at ringside, Stokely Hathaway and Chris Sandler paid their compliments to the new TBS champion before Will Nightingale comes out to the ring for a celebration. We get some bars from Caprice Coleman and Nightingale enters the ring, where Hathaway addressed how he felt about her entirely before talking about how proud she is. Will Nightingale talks about in the crowd in the spring of 2020 trying to catch a break. In 2022, she was in this spring again as they announced Will Nightingale is all elite. But tonight she is the face of TBS. Mercedes Moné clearly has something to say about this as she heads to the ring, grabbing grabbing a microphone. Mercedes Moné tells Jacksonville to say hello to their CEO, only for Will Nightingale to stop her, saying that if she has something to say, now is the time to say it. Mercedes Moné says she's here to congratulate her and that she should enjoy her time as champion because at Double or Nothing, the CEO will be holding that title more than anything. Mercedes Moné wants to know if Willow attacked her a few weeks back. A quick blame game gets cut off by Will Nightingale, wanting to know if Mercedes Moné is blaming her for the injury last year. Mercedes Moné runs the new champion down before saying she doesn't think Willow wants to know the answer to that. Willow addressed the doubt she had following the New Japan match last year, but there are no doubts about being the TBS champion. She wants Mercedes Moné to be 100% so that she can prove she can beat Mercedes Moné. But Mercedes Moné insists that Willow is no match for the CEO. Mercedes Moné turns away, and Chris Statlander grabs her, which leads to a big slap to Willow Nightingale by the CEO before officials rush in to break things up. That was a decent segment. So yeah, decent segment right there. Backstage, Alex Marvez talks to the lead trying to get the scoop on Jack Perry's status in AEW. The only one that actually responds to this is Matthew Jackson, who confirms that Tony Khan has agreed to meet Jack Perry live inside the ring tonight. Video package: Jack Perry returned to the spotlight for NJ New Japan Pro Wrestling battle in the Valley to AEW Dynasty. Back at ringside, Jay White makes his way to the ring as the first entrant of the Casino Gauntlet match. Out next is the second entrance, Dante Martin, as this match gets underway. So we get a Casino Gauntlet match. And this match right here, it was okay for what it was. It was not that good, but it was just okay for what it was. First pinfall or submission earns the winner at a shot at the AEW International Championship as both men lock up. The two go at it, trading strikes before the action spills out to the floor as our next participant comes out, and it's Penta El Zero Miedo. Penta takes down Dante, sending him to the corner, but Dante starts fighting back as we go to picture in picture. We're back for picture in picture. Penta is firmly in control now, taking Dante to the ropes before Jay White cuts him off, but the luchador takes him down. Penta gets a third kick on Dante, but it's rolled up by Jay White for a near fall. Jay White hits an uppercut to keep Penta at bay before turning his attention back to Dante Martin, dropping him to the canvas with a back body drop before Penta catches him by surprise as we come back from break. Out next is Kyle O'Reilly looking fresh with a new cut as he tries to earn another shot at the title he fell short of at Dynasty. Kyle O'Reilly goes after all three men in the ring, taking each down before Jay White gets back to his feet, only for Kyle O'Reilly to catch him with a cross arm breaker. Jay White fights out of it, but is caught with a leg hook before grabbing the ropes for the break. Out next is Will Ospreay, who rushed to the ring and stares down Kyle O'Reilly, who is back on his feet. The two trade strikes until Will Ospreay catches Kyle O'Reilly with a springboard attack. Penta and Dante are fought off by the assassin, who gets caught from behind by Jay White before standing off to a pop from the crowd. The two go back at it until Jay White escapes the ring in an attempt interception from Dante Martin and with a Spanish fly for a near fall. Lance Archer comes out to the ring next, and the big man stares down Will Ospreay before laying him out with a forearm. Lance Archer takes Dante Martin out next, followed by Penta El Zero Miedo with a choke slam. But Kyle really stops things by getting a guillotine until Lance Archer breaks it up and sends him out of the ring. Lance Archer grabs Will Ospreay before hitting a back blackout that sends him to the outside as we go to picture in picture. We're back for picture in picture. Lance Archer is firmly in control here, setting up tables at ringside as he lays waste to the other participants until Will Ospreay starts fighting back, sending the Murder Hawk Monster down before looking for a hidden blade before from the apron. Lance Archer evades it, however, turning his attention back to Jay White and Penta as he takes both men down as we come back from break. Where Commander makes his way out next. Lance Archer on the apron and looks for a powerbomb on the luchador, but instead Commander sends him flying through the table on the floor. Commander takes the ropes as he goes after Will Ospreay now, and the two trade holds before Commander hits a DDT on Will Ospreay for a near fall before Jay White breaks it up. Jay White with a near fall on Commander before going for a blade runner on Will Ospreay, who counters with a Tiger Bomb for a near fall for his own. Um, Out next is Jay Lethal, who immediately goes after Will Ospreay. The two go at it before Kyle Riley intervenes, only to be taken down before Will Ospreay looks for the Trigger Driver 91. But after the promise he made following Dynasty, he up he's out of it, nearly being taken down as a result. Commander with a near fall, but it gets broken up with a hidden blade, giving Will Ospreay the pin to win. The winner and challenging for the AEW International Championship at Double or Nothing, Will Ospreay. It was them. The Casino Gauntlet match was okay for what it was. Will Ospreay celebrates is cut short by the arrival of Undisputed Kingdom as Roderick Strong stares down the man who would challenge him at Double or Nothing. Okay, let's move on. Commercial break. Back from break. the learning tree. Chris Jericho makes his way to the ring with what sound like a completely new theme. We get a recap of the FTW title match at Dynasty as Chris Jericho enters the ring. Chris Jericho says hello to everyone before hyping up his win, talking about the FTW will now stand for the world as this title is all about the people. Jericho talks about how he's doing God work, and by he means the God of professional wrestling. Terry Funk he thanks the fans before thanking Hook for being a great champion, except that he still needs to take things away from learning tree. Hook needs to cut the dead weight around him, like Taz and Shibata, he he needs to listen to Jericho when he tells him to stay down. He says Hook forced him to hit the former champ with a baseball bat, but that's on him. Jericho knows Hook is sitting at home. Think about these lessons, and that's good. There are so many people that came out better from the lesson of the learning tree. But before he can go on any further, Big Bill makes his way to the ring. Big Bill says he's been listening to Jericho in the back, and he's only has one thing to say. He needs the guidance of the learning tree. Everything knows Jericho is the scourge of professional wrestling, always willing to help younger and less experienced talents in building them up. Big Bill knows there is a long line of guys looking to be part of the learning tree, but there is nobody bigger than Big Bill and nobody better fit to learn from the learning tree. Deep down, Chris Jericho knows Big Bill is the best fit for the learning tree. Jericho says he's going to keep an eye on Big Bill, who tells the learning tree to watch him. Jericho says he'll watch Big Bill and he'll watch it all the fans as they celebrate together. Okay, let's move on. Backstage, Don Callis congratulates Will Ospreay on earning a shot at the AEW International Championship, but this quickly turns into an argument over Will Ospreay refuses to use the Tiger Driver 91 before Don Callis storms off. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, John Moxley makes his way through the crowd for tonight's main event. John Moxley makes it to the ring before Powerhouse House comes out next, and this match gets underway. So we get the main event of the evening, IWGP World Championship match. John Moxley defends against Powerhouse Hobbs. And this main event right here, it was this was a good match, basically. Good main event match. Hobbs looks to get the early advantages on the champ, who keeps him at bay before catching the powerhouse with a weird choke, only for the challenger to send John Moxley into the corner. Taking control of the match, John Moxley takes the fight back to Hobbs until he gets thrown down hard to the canvas. John Moxley leaves the ring, but Powerhouse Hobbs pursues him only for the champ to come back at him with some hard strikes. The champ sends Hobbs into the barricade, taking control back back as he wears the powerhouse down, while the action goes through the crowd. The referee makes a count as the walk and brawl continues. The IWGP rules comes into play as the count is up to 20, but only at 17 before the action finally makes it back to the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs sends John Moxley in as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Powerhouse Hobbs is quick to send the champ back out of the ring, continuing to wear John Moxley down before John Moxley starts to fight back, only to be sent into the barricade by the challenger. John Moxley finally managed to get an opening as he takes the powerhouse down, but it's Hobbs who sends him back into the ring as we come back, or maybe not bothered because here's a quick commercial break. So we'll go to a quick commercial break. Back from back from a quick commercial break, Powerhouse Hobbs gets caught by the champ who goes for a cutter only to get slammed hard by the Powerhouse instead. Hobbs sends Sam to the corner, but John Moxley evades just in time as the challenger crashes into the corner. Powerhouse Hobbs is forcing his knee at, as he leaves the ring, and John Moxley briefly goes on the attack before crashing into the barricade as the referee checks on the Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs makes it back to the ring, but it's looking wobbly due to the injured knee, and John Moxley goes back on the attack for some mounted punches. Powerhouse Hobbs is struggling to defend himself as John Moxley hits a DDT for a near fall, and immediately transitioning to a bulldog choke. Powerhouse Hobbs looks like he is fading fast, and he's out as the referee calls for the bell. The winner by submission is still your IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, John Moxley. This was a good main event match right here. It's a good match between John Moxley and Powerhouse Hobbs. Still, it looks like things came to a certain screening held after Powerhouse Hobbs was possibly injured, hoping he's okay. John Moxley retaining the champion until we see Kanushka Takeshita step out onto the stage, and Dyson indicated he may be interested in a shot at the title. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. Alright, let me get my honest opinion about the show. AEW Dynamite was a decent show. It was not a bad show. It was not a good show. I'm not saying AEW was a very good show, just like me saying AEW is not a bad show. It was just a decent show for what it was. Alright, anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, please smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Comment down below what you guys think of AEW Dynamite. And Kenny Omega is returning to AEW Dynamite next week. So I hope AEW Dynamite next week will be a good show. And that's all I gotta say. But this AEW Dynamite episode was a decent show for what it was. But Kenny Omega's returning to AEW Dynamite next week. I cannot wait to hear what Kenny Omega has to say about what happened when Jack Perry and the Elite attacked Tony Khan. So I can't wait for Kenny Omega to return to AEW Dynamite next week, and I cannot wait for Kenny Omega to hear what he has to say. But anyway, follow my social media down below in the description. I got somewhere to be tomorrow, so I will be going live on Fortnite after I get done going somewhere. So I will be going live after I get done going somewhere. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to hit 6K or maybe 7K by the end of but before July. I'm trying to hit 6K or maybe 7K before July. And that's all I gotta say. But anyway, have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kids, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will see you guys for my world premiere at 4 o'clock Eastern Time Central right here on my YouTube channel. And that's all I gotta say. Have a great night, guys.